Okay guys, so you're here today to see a keto diet versus carnivore. If that's why you tuned in, don't go away. Okay guys, so we understand you have two fantastic diets here. You've got carnivore and you have keto. Now, what is the fundamental difference? They're both pretty much based on, the truth be known, they have a tendency both to go into ketosis. But technically, on a carnivore diet, you don't have to be in ketosis. But for actually a keto diet, you must be in ketosis. So the whole idea is you limit your carbs to under 20 grams for a keto diet, and that's a proper keto diet. And then you also then have your carnivore diet, but that's all about eating meat. Now, don't forget, some meats have a decent amount of carbs. So for example, if you eat liver all day, you won't be in ketosis. So there you go. So this is the kind of detail that you have to understand. If you want to lose a lot of weight, both of them can do it. You just have to understand what to eat, especially even on the carnivore diet. Okay guys, so let's get on to the main differences. Number one. Okay guys, so you can see here, number one, keto versus carnivore. Food variety. So let's have a look at keto. Includes meat, fish, eggs, dairy, nuts, seeds, avocados, and low carb vegetables. So more food choices, more variety. Keto equals more variety. Now, if we jump over to a carnivore diet, you see primarily animal foods only. So meat, fish, eggs, and sometimes dairy. So animal foods only. Carnivore equals simpler choices. So what's the massive takeaway right now? Right now, you're already seeing even dairy is on that kind of, not safe ground with carnivore. So it shows you're massively restricted only to those animal products. And dairy being on shaky ground is one of the things that you have to actually understand. So even though I would say on a carnivore diet, it is an animal product, milk as well, so it should be acceptable. But again, it's very different because it contains a lot of carbs in some formats. So what we can understand quite clearly is that yes, carnivore is a lot more limited. You will be focusing on animal parts. And for example, if you need to get all your nutrients, you have to focus massively on eating those certain types of giblets and parts of the animal that provide you with those nutrients. Now, I think as long as you're not doing hardcore carnivore, it should be fine. I don't know if you can ask for carnivore because there are no actual real 100% set rules. But the whole point is most people understand carnivore is eating animal products only. So can you have supplements? That is a big question. Now, if you're doing proper carnivore, no, you should get all your nutrients from the animal. So you'll get all people who do variations, but the whole idea is you're still going to ketosis as long as you mind what you eat of the meat and at the same time take some supplements for security. Now, obviously on any diet you go on, you've got to contact your general practitioner, your GP, or a family doctor. They will tell you whether it suits you or not. So always make sure you take this step if you're worried, and especially if you have conditions. Okay guys, so keto, what's the difference? Keto is amazingly flexible when you actually look at it. Now, why is that? Because you actually have a situation where you talk about, one is called dirty keto and the other one is called clean keto, and it's a spectrum. So you choose what to eat on your keto diet. For example, I'm going to eat a hamburger with a bun, but I'm going to cut off and weigh it and only eat a certain amount, so I eat not enough of carbohydrates from it. Now, technically that will work. But the whole idea is, again, then for the rest of the day, you have to probably just eat steak or eggs and something like this to make sure that you stick to that small amount. Now, the variety on keto is gigantic. Pretty much you can have nearly everything as long as the carbs are adhered to. So obviously processed sugary drinks, all these things are a big no-no, but you can sip them, it won't affect your diet, and it still will be counted. Oh, I sipped 10 milliliters of Coca-Cola, and so underneath I've taken a shot. 100 grams is about 10, 11 grams of carbohydrates. You've taken a 10 milliliter shot, that's 10%. You've taken only about 1 gram of carb. So 1.1, 1 gram, depending on the exact reading for the 100 grams or 100 milliliters. So you have to understand that a keto diet is actually a lot more flexible. But if you want to do a really good keto diet, you go clean keto as much as you can. And for example, supplements are absolutely fine. You just take them, you take sugar-free effervescent tablets, or you just take tablets without as little as much sugar as possible. But because they're so light, most of them do not interrupt with your daily allowance unless you're drinking a liquid and it's enough to then give you enough carbs. Okay guys, number 2. Here we go, carbohydrate intake. So on carnivore, often near zero carbohydrates because plant foods excluded. So carbohydrate intake is near zero carbs per day. So nearly zero carbs completely. Now, the difference on keto is you've actually got the flexibility with foods because you have 0 to 20 grams. So that gives you a massive flexibility. All you've got to do is then say, okay, I can't even have an ice cream, but I'm going to take 10 grams of it, eat it, and I'm fine. Because you're never going to be able to get 10 grams of pure carb. So it'll always be fine because you don't go over 20 grams. So that's the difference with a keto diet. Now, again, you go clean or dirty, that's up to you. It effectively works. But for carnivore, nearly everything is zero carb. Yes, you get some carbs in liver. Yes, you get some carbs in other little bits of, meats. But most meat, fish, and all different things are zero carb. Now, if you go and you go for things like mussels or certain seafoods, yes, they contain quite a bit of carb. So again, you have to be careful because if your goal for carnivore is to go into ketosis and lose a lot of weight, then you have to be careful and avoid those different types of things. But if you go keto, you just go, I've got to always write down the amount of carbs I'm allowed, take it off, and then I'm done. So key difference, carnivore is generally stricter and lower in carbohydrates. Yes, that's true. So you're extremely limited in what you can eat. Okay guys, number 3. So number 3, you can see here nutrient sources. So keto, vitamins and minerals come from both animal and plant foods. Now you can see you have meat, fish, eggs, dairy, avocado, nuts and seeds, low carb vegetables. So that's massively important for a keto diet. Why? Because you cannot go above 20 grams or you'll start moving out of the diet. If you go to 50 grams, you're completely out of ketosis and you will shut down your fat burning. So that's very important for a keto diet. Now, carnivore, technically, they're not doing ketosis technically, but that's why they lose weight, because they go into ketosis. And that's how they effectively lose a lot of weight, by eating zero carb things, and they phenomenally drop their weight. So nutrients come almost entirely from animal foods, especially nutrient dense options like eggs, seafood, and organ meats. Right, so you've got meat, fish and seafoods, eggs, organ meats, and sometimes dairy. Now, dairy, some like liver and stuff like that contain carbs as well. So you've got to be careful, because don't forget, carnivore technically is not a ketosis diet. But because you eat so much, zero carb, overall you get into it and you get the benefits. So, key difference, keto spreads nutrients across more food groups. So you're a lot safer actually with keto for a spread and being able to take supplements. Okay guys, number 4. So number 4, you can see here, ease of following. So keto requires checking carbohydrate intake and food labels. So you've got to track your carbs, read labels, plan meals. So more steps, but still flexible. Carnivore, simpler rules. Eat animal foods and avoid plants. So no carb counting, no food labels, no plant foods, fewer rules, easier to understand. Key difference, carnivore can be easier to understand but more restrictive socially and practically. So we understand that carnivore is very easy to follow, but don't forget, if your goal is ketosis, that's not what carnivore is, but you will get into it just by the way it is. If you eat lots of liver, for example, you won't be in ketosis. If you eat obviously lots of you add dairy, you won't always be in ketosis. So you've got to be very careful. Okay guys, so following, yes, with keto, you must check the labels all the time, full stop, there's no other choice. Best thing for people starting, have a journal, write down what you eat. If you're over 20, you're moving out of ketosis. If you go over 50, you're completely out of the diet completely, and you've got to start usually to go back in. So you've got to be very cautious. Carnivore, just eat your meats, keep going. Both of them help purge chemicals. Carnivore probably more so than keto, but both, like clean keto, purges all the chemicals as well. So here we go, number 5. Keto, long-term sustainability. Keto, many people find it easier to maintain because of greater food variety. So more food options, easier to enjoy meals out, more flexible in social situations, more sustainable for most people. So carnivore, some people thrive on it, but others find the limited food choices difficult over time. Very limited food choices, harder to enjoy meals out, more restrictive socially, can be difficult to sustain for many people. So key differences. Keto is often considered more flexible and easier to maintain long term. So the reality is, keto is probably overall what I would call the winner. And why is this? Because keto gives you the fat loss, but if you don't want to have a limited amount of foodstuffs, you can go dirty keto to clean keto, and you can take supplements to maintain your health for sure. Now, on carnivore, that means a massive amount of picking meats selectively to get your nutrients that you need. It can be done, but the point is it's amazingly annoying, and you have to buy all those different separate meats. Again, probably carnivore may probably be overall more expensive as well in the long run. Keto, you can go in to get fiber easily, you can go in to get your nuts and seeds, your omega-3s, your omega-6s, all of these different things, your monounsaturated, you've got your avocado there, all your vitamins and minerals can be actually taken in by eating small amounts of everything. But supplements are okay as well, so you're on firm ground with keto. So overall, guys, I prefer a keto diet. I wouldn't change to carnivore, because keto is pretty much like a carnivore diet anyway, except you have the flexibility to have some vegetables, to have your supplements, to have your nuts, to have all different things that can change the diet and make it interesting. So guys, I don't know about you, but I'm sticking with keto. I think it's superb, and you lose weight phenomenally quickly. Okay guys, I hope you liked the video. Thumbs up and subscribe. Also guys, any questions, pop them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay guys, I'll see you on the next one.